Took you long enough.
I know, right? VHS.
Quarter of a century.
Yeah. And this was something that was put together. It's the song is the Beatles' "I Want to Be Your Man," but it was a rendition we had done that was punky,
funky. You really guys were like early Chili Peppers kind of vibe,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Uplift, mofo, party plan.
And they threw a bunch of clips together from a gig that we did. Yeah, much younger days. It was. You're
froze.
Look at the play. Look at this shit. Yeah. Roxy Music Hall, August 31st, 1994. Hanging.
Video quality was so shit back then.
It was crazy, right?
What is that, a hazmat suit?
Yeah, we were hanging. We were literally 3 feet off the ground, hanging by our necks. And then I had the big fro.
You got a guitar?
No, I sang. And then mosh pits, all the rage. And it was, and then you get up on stage.
Yes.
Which was, I'm looking like I am going to get fucking cold cocked. Oh, of course, you gotta have explosions. Explosions are very big. Yeah, we're hanging.
So what do you got, like a body brace that's taking the weight?
We had the noose go around our feet, and we were hanging, and then had a piece of Velcro with a noose around the neck, so it looked like you were hanging. And then we were able to drop out of those suits because it was a painter's suit, and do the rest of the show on the floor.
Some ska.
Yeah, a little ska. We added everything into this. Brother Joe, full head of hair and 8,000 pounds less. Hammer pants. I had little highway cones on my chest with beers in them, and I would uncap them and feed the audience my Madonna tits.
Dude, we were exactly the same band. That's so weird.
It's fucked up, right?
You listen to this song, Diarrhea, to the tune of Tequila, and it's very healthy for young men to get out there and mosh and punch each other.
Of course.
They don't. I hope they still do it somewhere, but it was dan 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 diarrhea, and that was just the song. But I'd look out at the audience, and they were like, diarrhea. Like, they were so happy to be out.
So into it.
Getting their fucking yayas out that I was scared because they'd almost rip the mic and my hand off, like, diarrhea!
I was saying, when I would do that, we would do the bit where I would have they were miniature highway cones, tits, and I would shove beers in there, and the caps would fit perfectly, and I'd have it strapped on, and I would lean over the audience and uncap them, and guys would be like, yeah, they're grabbing at them. They wanted to drink, and I'm like, drink from Madonna's tits.
If you look up anal Chinook foreskin, Chinook, C-H-I-N, I almost got circumcised because I cut my foreskin from fucking a chick too hard.
Holy shit.
So I just exercised it in the bath, and then we made a song called Foreskin where we made a foam penis, and it gets ripped off, and we throw the foreskin into the crowd. And of
course.
And people were delirious with excitement.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you were doing the same thing.
It was the same
You were doing
thing.
the same thing.
And then, what's his name, who married Drew Barrymore? Tom Green. He came along with his band Organized Rhyme and just ripped us off.
Yeah.
He did like rap jokes where there was rap, they wore ski boots on their heads and stuff. That was the era back then.
And people, it really, oh my God.
Look at the same shit quality.
Same shit quality. It's the same shit band. Dude, we were doing the same thing.
This was 91. This is when the band was getting too good. We started out with Ramones things like dan 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 pubic lice, and then they were like ding dong ding 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 da dong dong.
Yeah, the drummers adding breaks in.
God, I've got to write these elaborate lyrics. And there's 4 breakdowns in the song. This was like the end of the band, really, because they were getting too good. But if you go forward, you can see the penis.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, there it is. That's the penis.
Oh my God.
So, gotta take the foreskin off.
The unclipped penis, yes.
So then he says you sold your cock for punk rock, and he bites my foreskin off because he's the wizard. And you know what's funny about this particular show? I think the audience was like, oh, as we flailed around the stage, pulling all our muscles.
Yeah. You're fucking giving it your all.
Yeah. Drenched in sweat.
Dude, you were the same guys we were. This is the same thing.
Just desperate to make this thing catch.
Please, somebody say we're awesome and take me out of my working life.
Buy the t-shirt.
Yes.
Take us on the Warped Tour. Anything, please.
And you'd believe everything. Like, yeah, no, I think there's a A&R guy in the audience tonight, and we're gonna.
Shit, we better fucking get there early.
Sign us, and it's gonna be, dude.
Remember after certain jam sessions, you'd be done, jang, and you'd look at each other and go, "Dude, we're Led Zeppelin."
Yeah.
That was
fucking awesome,
unbelievable,
the greatest. How are we not getting signed?
I mean, I just went to another planet. That was so good.
You give us the tapes, we go to the record company, get the deal, we'll come back and give you your money. Feel my heat.
But then I think about Led Zeppelin, and when they were doing like Immigrant Song or something, they must have been done in the little shitty East London practice space and went, holy fucking shit.
They had
like if us losers thought we were making gold, they must have just been just jizzing themselves.
Yeah, their shit was like fucking Black Dog and
or that song Been a Long Time Since I Rock and Roll. I think John Bonham was frustrated that he couldn't get it. So then he would, just to let off steam, he did Little Richard's like and then they're like, okay. And then Robert Plant was like, been a long time since I've rock and rolled or whatever.
Yeah, there he goes. And they're like, yeah, I don't think this is good. Yeah, why don't we just not do this song anymore?
Surely there was one of them going, I think we might be gods.
Yeah, this could be the greatest music ever played.
I think that was literally a perfect song.
Everyone on Earth will know this song. On Earth.
You could play that to a fucking worm in Africa.
They will
and it would just be with his little tentacles be like,
they will know this fucking song.
Jam.
That's how awesome this song is.
It's I can listen to it 900 times in a row.
Dude, and we thought, yeah, this one.
We're in the same league.
This is the one. I love it. It's so funny to see, though, because it's like, oh, we were all doing the same thing.
So why didn't you take? Like, why Blotto and not you? Or were you more successful than Blotto?
Oh, no, we were doing really well. The problem was Anthony, the lead singer, got an offer to do radio.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the guitar player there that Joe was talking about, Rex, he was very angry with me. Because we were, like, we felt it. It's like, God, the people are showing up at clubs and we're doing.
Were you playing Manhattan?
Yeah. We were playing New York City, fucking, where was it? The bitter end or the bottom line and CB's and all those places. And then I'm like, look, I'm 30 fucking whatever. I need to, it's not work. It's not tin knocking. It's radio. I need to take this. I can't bank.
I have a funny feeling I'll be making millions and millions of dollars.
I'm like, even if the band did well, who knows? I've seen plenty of bands, they do well for one fucking song.
Yeah.
And then they're right back to where they were. And I'm like, I might be able to do something here. And even my brother's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the band.
Well, if they were that good, they could have just got a different singer, especially early in the game.
No, I'm kidding. You know what's funny? It's like, oh, they could have got a new singer. They have one now. I'm still doing this. The only reason we haven't been playing was COVID. We played right before COVID knocked out the club scene. We were doing the Chili Peppers thing. It was me and Joe.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And we were doing Chili Peppers cover band. and the fucking crowds are turning up, and it was fun. I love doing it. Like I don't have any of these illusions that it's going. We're gonna make you a star. Do you guys? Can you do K-pop?
You're going to be like that frog in the Bugs Bunny cartoon that would only sing when that guy was around.
Right.
The night I bonded with David Cross, I had met him a couple of times, but we were at Max Fish, and we were eavesdropping on these two dudes. It was an Asian guy and a white guy, and the Asian guy had got a gig to work for NASA. And the white guy was like, "Wait, what are you doing, man? Our band is right at the cusp
Oh
of a
no.
major break, and you're gonna throw it all away for some space bullshit?" And the Asian guy, who was probably looking at, and this is probably 2000, so he's probably looking at like 150 grand a year.
Sure.
He was like, he was contemplating it. He's like, "Yeah, this feels like a great opportunity." And the guy was like, "I don't know, man. I think you're fucking all of us up the ass."
That's what it
You
was.
could
Yeah.
And then David, back when he was cool, was like, "You know that if that white guy was offered a tenth of what the Asian guy would be like, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya."
That was his whole argument. But I didn't have an offer.
Yeah.
So you need to stay.
He would have been the Keep On Truckin' logo in about 2 seconds if he got a job to be the CFO of Arby's. Later, Gator.
And this Asian guy,
I hope he took the fucking job.
only one in the long line of Asian people that got offers to go to NASA.
Your band sucks.
Sure.
You're not going to make it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get in the MLB. You're not going to make any money doing speech pathology. Everything you're working on is going to fail. Stop dreaming. Get pragmatic.
Did you ever, the local music rags that were around at the time? We had one out on Long Island. It was called Good Times Magazine. And it was one of these like papers that were in all the shitty fucking bars. And they do reviews. Sometimes someone come and review your band. And it was like, oh, and I'd read some of these reviews and it's like, oh, okay. But some of them, and it was back before I was in radio, so I really didn't know how to take criticism.
Yeah. And you didn't know the critic was comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Who's never done anything in his life.
And for some reason, I thought that everyone in the world would see the Good Times magazine out in Setauket, would take it back to Manhattan. There was one. It was like this wannabe Red Hot Chili Peppers pajama party was one. This fucking guy. Me and Joe were like, we gotta kill this guy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find him and we'll kill him.
The Stranglers used to do that. They would find the critic from NME and beat his ass.
shit.
One time they were playing a show and they
Awesome.
spotted the guy. When we say "Make America Great Again," we mean 1975 to 1985.
That's what we mean, by the way.
They grab him out of the audience. They bring him on the stage. They tie him to a chair.
Jesus
And
Christ.
gag him, and he's just sitting there like, "Oh." It's like, but the money's no good. Take a grip on yourself.
A lot of
The
witnesses.
show. I mean, you drew first blood. If you criticize the Mongols, you're a fucking dead man. So if you criticize the band, there should be some ramifications.
There's got to be some consequence to it. Yeah, there was one. We got a pretty good review, and then the guy goes, "Well, the singer was good. He was no David Coverdale." And I'm
Who
like,
the fuck's David Coverdale again?
he sang for Whitesnake. The guy, but first of all, one of the greatest rock singers ever in his prime. There was no one better than David Coverdale. And I'm like, I would never try to be. It's like saying the guy from Counting Crows isn't Pavarotti. Like it's a totally different.
Was that Here I Go Again on My Own?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, very talented songer.
Fucking range that just was cracked glass. It was amazing. And it's like, he's no Coverdale. And I was just pissed the whole day. I go, why would he put that? I'm not trying to be David Coverdale. Oh, it annoyed the
By the way,
piss out of me.
a Red Hot Chili Peppers pajama party sounds pretty fun.
It sounds fun to go to, right?
I would want to
I
check
don't know.
that out. Yeah.